Warning! The following video contains screaming. Headphone users, you have been warned. This year is the 20th anniversary of the Pokemon anime, and when you have a TV show that's been running as long as Pokemon has, it definitely goes through some changes. The newer episodes of Pokemon, while they don't have the charm or the feel of the original series, are still entertaining and fun to watch. In fact, there are episodes from all parts of the anime that I could watch over and over again, and I definitely have my favorites. So I'm going to count down my top 5 favorite Pokemon episodes. With over 900 of them, there's a good chance that we have different tastes in episodes, so don't be surprised if your favorites don't make this list. But I also don't think you would be watching this video if you didn't want to know what my favorite episodes are, so yeah. This is the first part in a series about the Pokemon anime celebrating its 20th anniversary. And now, without further ado, here are my 5 favorite Pokemon episodes. Number 5, All for the Love of Mello. After finally getting his 8th gym badge, Ash is totally psyched to compete in the Unova League. Too bad it's not for another 3 months. But while they're in Burbank City, Ash and his friends decide to grab some Berita cones.
Chocolate chip, mint, strawberry. No, maybe I should just stick with good old vanilla. It's just too hard to make a choice.
Hey, wait!
Huh?
Something wrong? Could that be? Cynthia, is that you?
Huh?
Sorry about that. I got a little carried up. Cynthia is back! Yes! 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 Oh. Okay. That's not the only reason this episode is on this list. It's the main one, but it's not the only one. Cynthia tells them about participating in an exhibition match at the Pokemon World Tournament Junior Cup, which Ash, Iris, and Silent all decide to enter. They're heading for the airport when a random Pokemon just wanders in front of the car.
It's a Meloetta, an extremely rare Pokemon. It's obviously been injured. It needs help.
The Meloetta is injured and running a fever, so while Ash and Cynthia nurse it back to health, Iris and Silent search for an Oranberry. This actually leads to some funny interaction between Pokemon like Oshawott falling in love with Meloetta, and a literal head-on collision between Oshawott and Emolga, which provides the perfect cover for Meloetta to eat the berry and slip away. Iris asks Cynthia for a huge favor.
My dream is to become a Dragon Master. You're an experienced Dragon-type trainer. Is there any way I could have a battle with you?
This results in Ash learning Giga Impact on the spot.
There was damage, all right.
I shouldn't even have to begin to explain to you guys why that's a big deal. Ash and his friends eventually make it to the plane, but not before Meloetta decides to tag along. There's also a hint of another character's return, but I'm going to save that for another video. Number 4, the ultimate test. While enjoying lunch with his friends and Todd Snap, Ash and Misty get into an argument about Ash's overall skill as a trainer.
You haven't gotten a badge in a long time, Ash. You think you'll ever get another one?
Todd steps in before things get too heated and suggests that Ash should take the admissions test.
Here at the Pokemon League Admission Center, we evaluate applicants based on a combined written and practical skills exam. And those who pass receive this badge qualifying them for the Pokemon League.
There are several people taking the test, including Nurse Joy and the members of Team Rocket. The test itself consists of a true-false section and a test for recognizing Pokemon with some ridiculous trick questions.
Identify this Pokemon.
This is gonna be a breeze for me. It's a Voltorb.
And the answer is a Jigglypuff seen from above.
I think it's safe to say that Ash didn't do too well.
Down here. Here's your picture.
Huh? Oh, that's impossible.
After that is a test where you're given random Pokemon to see how well you can adapt in battle, and Ash receives some interesting picks.
First, Pokeball, go! I got a wheezing.
That's bad. I gotta get this. His face looks just like Weezing's.
Not now.
He starts off strong with a win against Flareon.
Even Team Rocket could win if they fought like that.
Hurry, take notes, take notes!
However, he fails to follow up in his subsequent matches. Unfortunately, the test is then interrupted by Team Rocket, who is out for revenge. This gives Ash a chance to show what he's really made of as he quickly gets rid of them. Everyone has to start the test over again, but Ash decides he's better off traveling and challenging all the gyms. This episode is packed with funny moments.
Nurse Joy, you're doing great, yeah! Alright, shoot away. I want 8x10 glossies and wallet sizes too.
It became one of my favorites as soon as I saw it as a kid, and it obviously still is. Number 3, top-down training. Those of you that know me knew this episode was going to be near the top, but I couldn't see placing it past the nostalgic factor of the top 2, so it sits at number 3. Ash, Dawn, and Brock happen to overhear that the champion herself is at Amity Square, so they decide to head over and see for themselves. They're not the only ones though, as Ash's rival Paul is also there, but for a different reason.
My name is Paul, and I'm from Veilstone. I'd like to challenge you to a battle.
Cynthia accepts the challenge, and she wipes the floor with him. Not only does her Garchomp take a 4-time super effective Blizzard with no visual damage, but she also one-shots each of his Pokemon, blowing his strategy apart. And that would be kind of sad if Paul wasn't a complete jerk to everyone he doesn't see as worthy of respect, including his own Pokemon. I love that the first thing you ever see Cynthia do, besides spending 5 minutes trying to pick out ice cream, is completely destroying the jerk and knocking a sense of reality into him. Paul doesn't take the defeat well, and is about to leave his Pokemon out to dry when Ash and Cynthia intervene.
Wait, that's not where the Pokemon Center is, you know?
Paul, hold it, right there. Bringing injured Pokemon to a Pokemon Center is a trainer's first responsibility, you know.
Cynthia ends up treating Paul's Pokemon herself, all while being nice to him. She actually compliments someone that I want to punch in the face. She's nice to him. She sees how he treats his Pokemon like crud, and she's so nice to him. That's something I admire, because I can't do it. Cynthia then tells Ash and Paul one of the most inspirational things in Pokemon.
When every life meets another life, something will be born.
Seriously, I could do a whole nother video on the topic. If you guys want to know why I love Cynthia so much, why she's my favorite champion, it really starts at this episode, which is why it's one of my favorites. Number 2, a tense situation. After winning the Orange League, Ash returns home with his friends to find he has a surprising house guest.
Surprise!
Is that you, Ash?
He's back!
Who's he?
He's Brock!
Hey, how you doing there, Misty?
Yes, Brock is back and randomly in Ash's kitchen, but whenever they ask him about what happened to Professor Ivy, he curls up into a ball and says,
Don't mention that name.
which actually leads to some hilarious conversations.
I know what happened. Brock liked Professor Ivy. I liked her too. Sometimes your signature is Gary. Don't mention that name. Come on, Ash, quit acting like Brock.
They learn from Ash's mom that Brock just showed up about a week ago and has been helping out around the house ever since. The group then decides to head over to Professor Oak's lab, where Tracy plans on showing some of his drawings to the professor.
Brock, I guess you must have been excited the first time you met the professor.
That name.
He meets Professor Oak.
Professor Oak is looking over Tracy's drawings when the lab is surrounded by a tent. Turns out, Team Rocket also stopped by to say hi. And steal all the Pokemon. With everyone tied up, well, except for Brock, all seems lost when the mysterious figure comes to their rescue.
Go, Nidoqueen!
Gary?
The episode ends with things heating up as Ash challenges Gary to a battle. It's left for another episode, but this one is already packed with funny moments, so it doesn't really matter. Number 1, Pokemon Sensation. Ash, Misty, and Brock arrive in Celadon City, where Misty is distracted by all the shopping and Brock is distracted by all the pretty girls. Big surprise there. Ash is fed up with all the distractions, and because he can't keep his mouth shut, gets into some trouble in a perfume store.
Don't buy it, Misty. Perfume's just a waste of money, and it stinks.
This gets him kicked out of the store. Literally. But it doesn't bother Ash until he can't get into the gym because he insulted Perfume.
This gym doesn't allow anyone inside who says the perfume is a stinky ripoff. Why not? We manufacture that stinky perfume right here in this gym.
Desperate for a way inside, Ash teams up with Team Rocket, who were also kicked out of the gym for trying to steal the secret perfume formula. They dress him up as a little girl, Ashley, and then drop him off inside. Once there, he finds Misty, Brock, and Pikachu, who isn't fooled and reveals Ash's true identity.
It's Ash!
Yeah, it's me.
You're that boy.
Erica, you wouldn't let me in, so I wore this stupid disguise. I had to sneak into your gym so I could battle you for a badge. And now I want to challenge you.
The battle is underway when Team Rocket appears and blows up the gym, setting it on fire. Ash and his friends are helping out when they discover an even bigger problem.
Erica, what's the matter?
I've looked and looked, but I can't find Bloom anywhere.
Did Gloom get out?
What if Gloom's still inside?
Ash bravely runs inside and rescues Gloom, and Erica gives him the rainbow badge out of gratitude. And if you don't think he earned that badge, I'd like to see you run into a burning building and then we'll talk. This episode became my favorite the first time I saw it, and almost 20 years later, it still tops my list. And those are my top 5 episodes of Pokemon. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, and you can always tell me what your favorite episodes are in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out the other videos I have on the Pokemon anime, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything. And that's all I've got for right now, so I will be seeing you next time, whenever that might be, and until then,